Hello and welcome back to our Let's Play as Mansa Musa. So we've been going on a sort of a religious spree just to get ourselves a little bit more culture, keep competitive. We're pretty behind Victoria in terms of culture. Yeah, we're about to see if we get into a Dark Age for the next one. Could be fun to go for an intentional Dark Age. You know, I don't know if it's good or not. It seems fun, at least. Ooh, free market. 50% gold from buildings and commercial hubs. Buildings and commercial hubs are not as good as the actual adjacency. Rationalism, again, not as good as the actual adjacency in this particular game. There are other games in which rationalism is much, much better than natural philosophy. But look, we're only going to have one campus that's going to get the full benefit from that. And it doesn't even have all of its infrastructure built out yet. These cities haven't grown enough yet to be 10 population. They'll be there soon. But in light of that, a natural philosophy is still the better card for us to run. We do want to make a swap, which is we want to swap out probably town charters for public works so we can start buying some more builders because we have lumber mills. On rainforest tiles, that is. The Chichen Itza doesn't... Yeah, +1 production to all rainforest tiles in the city. So we'll grab a builder in here. And we'll probably just grab a builder in Kiruna just because it is where our Liang is stationed. I think I safely have enough gold to buy out the infrastructure in there. And we'll probably run this builder up here to make these... lumber mills. Okay. Looks like things are going pretty well. Let's see. Anywhere we need to send envoys to. We could take suzerainty of Preslav. We could take suzerainty of Mexico City. Not quite yet, but we're working on it. We're not going to be building a water park, so... it's whatever. Ooh. Kill. Kill you. And we've basically ensured that our religion is going to stick around in this area for quite some time. Just by killing all these apostles with our debater. Oh, here comes even more. I think if we're going to go hard on like apostle combat, we might need to get a guru here. Look, even there. Did we just earn era score for some reason? Yeah, we discovered industrialization. And that means we do want to purchase this factory. And do we have coal? We do have coal. So we want to purchase this coal power plant. Didn't give us era score. Let's go into a Dark Age. It'll be fun. In before this is the worst decision I've ever made in this game. No, I'm just kidding. Dark Age is really not that big a deal. Let's build. The dam is complete. Is the aqueduct complete? Aqueduct and dam are both completed. So let's build the ancient walls. And instantly we've gone from one of the worst production cities in our empire to one of the best. This is a +8 adjacency industrial zone. It's getting doubled by the coal power plant. And it might actually be worth it to swap back craftsmen instead of the card that gives me extra gold. I think I'll probably get the extra gold just because it only benefits that one city, but this is an insane production city. Now I can build temples in like 5 turns and pagodas and stuff. And then, of course, I guess I could just wander out. I wish the Taj Mahal were better, but I've never looked at this and gone, oh wow, that seems like an insanely good wonder. I've just never built it. And let's buy a university. And we'll, in one turn, we'll finish a shrine, then we'll buy a temple and a pagoda in there. Let's research astronomy for the boost. Right? Because then we can go for astronomy, then scientific theory, and then sanitation. Where's banking? Banking's right there. Let's go for banking first, because that way we can actually produce... We have cities that we're running projects in because we don't know what to produce in them. Okay. There won't be a majority religion. Converts in 91 turns. Is there any other apostles in the region? There's no other apostles in the region. I guess we're just lousy with faith. It's just ridiculous. So we actually could have gone for a religious victory this game. And it wouldn't have been anything. Like, I just dumped 1,000 faith. I was at less than 1,000 faith, and now I was up to 3,000 just a few turns later. It's gross. Don't do it. I guess we could go convert yellowness. That also technically converts Chertomlic faster. And 3 turns until Chichen Itza. We could chop it out just to make sure we get it. Because now that I have it, I want it, you know? And we're not going to need these woods ever again. What do we do here? Yeah, lumber mill. We're going to come up here and build another lumber mill. And actually, this will be a fairly productive city. Okay, we've got ourselves a dark age. Oh, that's pretty good. We got our era score a little late. So I think that there's no way that we don't take reform the coinage. We don't have enough industrial buildings unlocked in order to make that really worth it. We've purchased the industrial buildings that we have. But this is worth 8 era score, probably even more. So we'll just grab reform the coinage. We could also start making some of those really easy trade routes, the ones that don't take nearly as long to complete. Let's grab the, well, of these, Pilgrim is technically the best because we know where Uluru is. Oh no, it was in, no, okay. We don't know of any, yeah, okay, so of those, let's just take Martyr. Although, actually, now that I just did that, could be better to take Pilgrim just to, on the off chance that we actually find a natural wonder in here, or there's one that I'm missing. But let's grab Martyr, so that if we die... Holy crap, these all had exactly the same choices. Let's grab Martyr, so that if we die in combat, we'll get some faith and tourism out of it, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna bring this debater down because he's weary. Oh wow, we're already ready for another district. And I felt like I wouldn't have production by the time they came around. What's the base cost of the Statue of Liberty? Because we might actually be able to build the Statue of Liberty in this city. Base cost 1240 production. That's a lot of production, actually. It's going to be better than Segu. Segu's only at 17. So we'll plan to build the Statue of Liberty in here, which means I'd like an industrial zone solely for the purposes of building the Statue of Liberty. If we don't, we'll see which one is the more attractive option when the time comes. we're just keeping our options open here. And industrial zones are good to have. Where change policies. What do we need? I think we've bought all the builders we really need. Let's go ahead and grab. So do we grab rationalism to keep in the science game? Do we grab craftsmen to help with these coal power plants? Or do we go ahead and grab town charters again? I think we go ahead and grab town charters again. We can always swap craftsmen back in when we want to participate in one of those emergencies. But I think just in terms of raw gold output, uh-oh. We stole gold from us. How dare they? So I think I want to protect the government plaza. There's no one else in the whole world that could give me... No, we wanted to protect the government plaza. And of course, now that I walked to the woods, we're one turn away, but it's really fine. Let's just yoink it. Doesn't matter. Maybe he's mad because we one-turned him just now. That would be great if we did. And let's build ourselves a bank. Let's build a temple. Or do we buy a temple? Let's produce a bank. Let's buy a temple so that we can then also purchase a pagoda. Oh, we can buy a bank for faith. Huh. Google thought I was talking to him. Why don't we just buy banks for faith? We boosted economics 5 seconds after we learned what a bank was. It was like, oh my gosh, banking! That's a real cool thing we can do. Let's do it. Okay, let's produce... Oh, don't... No. Let's produce a bank in here. And then we'll produce a barracks. Yeah. Because why would we produce the thing that's going to cost us a little bit of gold? Turn in and turn out. That we're not going to use. Okay, well, let's build our ancient walls because we can't do it any other way. And I think it's also time to research level 2 walls. Yeah, if we research level 2 walls for just a second, then that gives our city something to do before this session runs out. Because look, over in Niora, what am I going to do? Well, actually, it's up to 7 population now, so there are things we could do. Could build a Seguba that could get continually getting pillaged. Could build it right here, that's +1. I think I kind of like that a little bit better, actually. We don't need a Seguba in here. Could save this for building like an aerodrome, because that is some of the boost, is to build 2 aerodromes, right? Have 3 armies or armadas, build 2 aerodromes, build an oil well, 2 broadcast centers, we'll get that. Coal mine and an ironclad. We don't have an opportunity to build a coal mine, I don't believe. Unless we already have a coal mine somewhere. Let's just search for coal. Where are we getting our coal? Oh! That's kind of ironic. Yeah, so we won't build a coal mine, so we won't get an ironclad. Just thinking ahead on those a little bit. So I think I'll just keep my options open in here. I'm not really too keen on purchasing things in here. It's already purchased everything that it needs. And if I built another like Sukuba, I guess I could get some gold, but We'll wait. Maybe we'll build an aerodrome in here. So with that in mind, let's just build the temple. And what do we do in here? Could build a builder. We could build gold. Or we could build the Taj Mahal. Well, we can't. It has to be next to a river. Okay. Let's build gold for a turn. And then we'll get back to medieval walls. Similarly, build gold in here for a turn. Actually, this could be a good time to build a Monte Carlo cavalry. Let's do that. We can figure out what we want to build in here. Let's build an amphitheater rather than building a theater square festival, because that is at least productive. And oh, we got into our Dark Age and we bought our things. Let's go ahead and buy these paintings. Well, we were going to build a second art museum. Are we competitive on these at all? Not really. We are competitive on the artist game. Especially if we build another art museum. I could buy another art museum in here. Let's buy some of his great works of writing. Actually, yeah, let's just buy 2. 25 gold. Okay, and then let's also buy... Well, his paintings are doing no good for me, but they're also not doing very much good for him either. It's a lot of gold for those paintings. Maybe we could just buy 1. What is the artist that's being produced? Yeah, this artist is... Oh, that's music. This artist is... sculptures. What does Victoria have? Do you have a painting? Yeah, you have a religious painting. What would it take to buy that? Okay, let's buy it. What would it take to buy this? Okay, and then maybe Chandragupta has recruited a great artist. Nope. That's okay. We'll just wait for the other religious art to come around. And meanwhile, that'll give us a little bit of culture. So what I want to do is just send these guys in to convert the rest of Scythia. Let's go here, and I think there may be more cities down there. And then once they're done over here, we'll move them over into here and see if we can start converting Greece, maybe. Doesn't really matter. I think I want to come back home and heal. Good. I gotta get rid of these. This is too much clutter. Okay, we got our castles. We're not gonna be declaring wars, so that's fine. Go ahead. No, I didn't mean to open you. Cool. Lumber mill. Queue up your medieval walls. You can swap into your, well, 7 turns. It's kind of a lot. Could, yeah. Could buy a temple, then purchase a pagoda. Or I could... Oof. Problem is, there's no other place to get those pagodas, so let's just do it. And it's done. Let's see. Build your medieval walls. And yeah, go ahead, just build your medieval walls real quick. Really quick. Doesn't take too long. Couple turns until Kilba. I think that's worth delaying walls. And we'll get walls actually after the Mandakalu cavalry. Doesn't matter either way. Let's build the walls first. And 9 turns in here, no. Now that we know that Tamiris is our friend, we really don't need to worry about walls or anything. It's just for the potential culture. Okay. England is starting the Patala Palace, which means we've got to get the Patala Palace, which means we've got to chop for it. What is the placement requirements for Patala Palace? Stop. Potala Palace. Must be built adjacent to a mountain on a hill. That would be, I suppose, that hill right there. Yeah, we'll build our medieval walls and then we'll try to get the Patala Palace in the capital. I do know that she is building it, right? It's not a question of, like, it's not a certain thing. But I think with the amount of builders that I have, or sorry, with the amount of mines that I have over here, I'll have enough production to steal it out from under her. I mean, alternatively, I could build it in here, but this is, you know, no, that has 43 production. This has 63 production. No, it's definitely better to build it over here. Which means I am good with, let's see. Yeah, I'm good with moving this over here. I could also run the craftsman card, which would be worth plus 10 production here, but it's not going to catch up to the capital. Yeah. I'm going to buy a builder in here because I wanted to get, I want it as quickly as possible. What did... Okay, just heal. It's fine. And this is the next turn. Cool. Okay, so we finished astronomy. She just started the Patala Palace, but so will we. It'll take us 17 turns. And now the Chichen Itza actually seems pretty good because we'll be able to plop this down and finish it in 17 turns. Even more once I get these districts going. I can put a production focus in the capital. Yeah, we're good. I don't really want to move this builder. Let us counter-spy the government plaza, because that's going to protect a lot of Sagubas. Build 2 shipyards. We could purchase 2 shipyards. Own 2 bombards. That's going to be a purchase, if anything. What do we do up here? Well, we want to get up... I guess we probably want to get up to computers to give ourselves knowledge of... maybe we should spend a little more time in the military branch. Yeah, we could go for refining, which we'll get to build 2 coal power plants. Let's reveal niter on the map, see if we can build a niter mine. Or see if we already have built a niter mine. And medieval walls for 5 turns in here seems like the right play. What do we build in here? I guess I build my Saguba, because, yeah. Let's go ahead and lock that in. Then we can make some purchases in there if we need to. We don't need to convert this religion, or this city. How did this go to Protestantism? That doesn't make sense. This is the martyr. It's fine. We didn't get very good return on investment on these apostles. In fact, this may have been sort of a like faith that we don't, or faith we could have used on great people once we get to those competitions in the World Congress. I think there is a competition coming up in the next session, which will be good because we're kind of doing nothing with this. We're just like dirtling around a little bit. Okay, this was an important turn. I'm glad that I didn't neglect to start this. We'll get it in 17 turns. And let's get it right here. Actually, no. Let's get up here. Let's put another turn into the bank. We'll chop the production planet there. And we'll be good. Oh, that's going to be really good because we're going to be able to swap in the card. Oh, there she is. She's afraid. She's running away. Who built what? Casa's gone. That's fine. Okay, so let's clear the production queue. Let's yoink. Oh, man. Wasted a turn. Okay, we'll build another turn in the bank. Research here. Do we have a niter mine? We don't have a niter mine already, but we're pretty close to getting one. In fact, let's send you down here. Let's just make sure we don't have that niter mine, because yeah, 4 results. 1 on Petra, 1 right there. Let's just buy that just to make sure we get it, because we don't, like, it's crucial that we get that. It's worth science to get that. Okay. And what do we do now? Delay building. Kill a unit with a knight, not happening. Have 2 forts in my territory. I have to build military engineers for that. Printing will give us more diplomatic visibility, which is good for the upcoming Congress. We can change our government cards, and we want to swap out the town charters now for skyscrapers, because we're about to build a wonder. What production are we going for in here? Let's go for a trader. Well, actually, let's go for a spy, because you can't actually build a trader any other way. Or sorry, you can't build a spy any other way. You can build a trader with gold, which we might want to do. How long will it take to build a trader? 4 turns? It's not a big deal. Versus purchasing a factory and a power plant? Yeah. I like that plan. We have enough faith. Let's go ahead and buy the bank. And of course, we're going to sort by gold. Let's do that. So let's convert here. And then I kind of want to see if she has other cities. Okay, that's the end of the landmass. And Protestantism is running away in fear, so that's good. So now I have a little more of the world as sort of my territory. Great Zimbabwe's gone. Okay. Don't need that. So let's go ahead and remove the bank from the production queue. Let's harvest the hill and use that to start a Patala Palace. And then we'll improve these couple tiles and we'll just raise her. Oh, this farm is dead again. Okay, what do we want now? Scientific theory will give us food from plantations. Do we have any? Could build gunpowder, but I'm trying to build an armory for that. And let's put some time into steam power. Then build shipyards or buy shipyards. So what do we want in Genet? Let's build our trader in here. Okay, time to have ourselves a war. That's a major defeat. This is a major defeat. Time to not have ourselves a war. Okay. We need a debater if we wanted to do that. Let's go to Prokrovka. And who built what? Great Zimbabwe is gone, Kotoku is gone. That's fine. Kilwa. We're getting Kilwa. Allegedly. I thought that was sort of for the memes. It's not really like that city was doing anything else for us. And since these apostles are also not that, like, he has one charge on them and we don't really need to convert anything else, let's just go explore with them. Like, why not? You have automated. Yeah, right. Okay, go ahead. What we need to do? We need to figure out where to... Oh. I guess I don't need you, friend. Sorry. You can walk all the way back. This would be a great theater square. I think, in fact... What is the loyalty like in here? It's rising 26, so there's no point. Magnus is there just to chop out. I like Leon there. He's a legit housing person. She's a legit housing person. And is it another district time in here? Can't we build another district? Yeah, we could. Could wait to build another aerodrome. Because that's worth science. Or we could build... entertainment complex? We could build a neighborhood. Aerodrome or airstrip on a foreign continent. Everything is Antarctica. So. This is the Antarctic desert here. Isn't that great? Let's see, we're about halfway through this Dark Age. I think that's probably going to do it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Please give me a like, and I will see you in a moment.